Sheriff, we got ourselves a standoff. Who's better at funding education, the states or the federal government?
Now, Deputy, it's the states, no question. We know our own folks the best, and what works for a schoolhouse in Texas might not work for one in Vermont. And local control means we can give the students what they actually need.
Now hold on here, Sheriff. The federal government makes sure students get everything they need and get treated fair. Brown v. Board of Education, 1954, proved states can't always do that. And that's when the federal government to step in and make sure everyone gets treated fairly.
Now that was a different time, partner. Since then, states have stepped up. The 10th Amendment gives them the power to control education, and they've used it well. Most states have many ways to help their students pay for college without waiting on Washington. Now they give out scholarships and educational opportunities on their own accord. This helps more students get more education without federal interference.
But what about educational content and opportunity in teaching? Without federal oversight, states might not ensure equal opportunities for every student across the nation.
Well, that sure seems like a concern at face value. That ain't nothing but dust in the wind. As put by FindLaw.com, the educational power makes sure that the states also control curriculum standards and teacher certifications. This allows districts to craft personalized curriculums for their students in order to make sure that every student receives what they need.
Yeehaw! What about legislation like the No Child Left Behind Act? The federal government was given the power to equal out more rootin' tootin' educational opportunities, such as standardized testing scores and accountability measures.
Now, while that may be true, more recent legislation, such as the Every Student Succeeds Act, has reversed many of these actions, as said by the Columbian Law Review. From a federalism standpoint, the Every Student Succeeds Act may have reset education federalism boundaries to favor the states, far exceeding their position prior to 2001. Why wait for the federal government when the states can act faster and smarter?
I gotta admit, Sheriff, you make a strong case. Maybe states do know what's best for their cities.
Now that's right, Deputy. Education ain't one size fits all. You know, the state's got the folks, the know-how, and the heart to make sure every student gets a fair shot.
Well, I reckon we agree on one thing. Education is too important to leave it to just one group. But if it's a choice, I'll trust the states to get the job done right. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Come on, Sheriff. The federal government makes sure all students get what they need, especially with Board. Now hold on, Sheriff. The federal government makes sure students get everything they need. This was found out in Board v. Board of Education. Now hold on, Sheriff. The federal government makes sure students get everything they need. That's when the federal... But what about